Hey, Josh, what's up, brother? I'm glad you're doing well, man. It's been a while. I've been going through some boxes of old cards I bought. Would you want any of the Oilers cards, Oilers/Titans cards I come across? Might be duplicates, but it's a lot of like more like 90s, more Oilers than Titans. Okay, cool. I meant to reach out to you, and I just life's busy, as you know. But yeah, sorry about that. Hey, Aaron, how you doing tonight, brother? You guys are coming rolling on in. Go ahead and give me your guesses for an auto. Only one guaranteed auto tonight, so I'm gonna up the ante. And it was kind of an expensive break. We'll go $25 break credit in this one. $25 break credit. What do I need to go? Oh yeah. Okay, fill the prize box back up. How are you guys doing tonight? Both of you. Watts. Okay. Oh, Watts. See, hopefully, see if George makes it in tonight. Two more weeks to going back to work. It's not a bad guess. Yeah, I like it. Oh yeah, there's George slapping to a Slim Jim. So, Aaron, are you off work right now, like for injury or like vacation, or like layoffs or what? I thought you worked for like sheriff's department, so can't imagine you getting laid off. But oh, I'm sorry, brother. Well, hopefully, quick recovery. Yeah, 2 weeks isn't. I mean, a month off work isn't horrible, but hopefully get back soon. And then I think I saw you said you're going on a cruise pretty soon too. That's awesome. Good timing. No. Ugh. Well, if you want to give me your guess, Aaron, and George, you want to give me your guess for an auto, and then those people are trickling in. I'll go through ownership first, and then our product. We got Gray Grease is on the Cardinals, Browns, and Eagles. Glidden closing us out on the Falcons. I took the Ravens. Dan Goldman, man, he never gets his Bills because Giuseppe or Billy are too quick. He got his Buffalo Bills tonight. Harlan Benner on the Panthers. Joe Desky still grabbed a couple teams. He went with the Bears, the Steelers, and I thought there was one more, and Cowboys. Josh Robbins, it's been a while, buddy, and happy to have you back with us. I know it's tough financially. Sometimes always hopping breaks, but happy to have you hop in us when you can. It's been a long time, but you're on the Bengals and your Titans. Tony Tito on his Broncos and also picking up them their Jags. Carl Gallagher on his Lions. Alan Stein from Black and Gold breaks. He's on the Packers and Saints. And I think, yeah, he dropped baseball and football both yesterday. So check out Black and Gold. George Sweeting on the Texans, Vanover on his Colts, Stanton Griggs on his Chiefs, Harold Lamb is picking up the Raiders, Aaron Malin on his Chargers, Jim Jennings on his Rams, David Tupman, it's been a couple months for you too. Thanks for popping in, buddy. He's on the Dolphins, Rose now on his Vikings, Latimer on his Patriots, Brian Latari on the Giants. He just filled his break. He's going live tonight. I'm sure he'll have another goodie dropping tomorrow or the next day over at Blinky's Box Breaks. Struble on the Jets. Michael Lariz on his Niners. Corey Markle on his Seahawks. Corey has a break group called Fat Uncle Breaks. He's doing a 4-sport break. It's looking pretty. I think the highest team's 40 bucks, I think. And you get all 4 teams from that particular city. It's kind of a fun rep your city break. Get a chance over at Fat Uncle. Stephen Barkley on the Buccaneers. It's his team. And then Pete Sradowski picking up the Commanders. Oh, Higgins. There we go. Higgins. Oh, wife's getting ready to make us move things around in the house too. I don't know where I'll be breaking from pretty soon, but we'll try and figure it out. But I could get that. Losing a man cave's rough. That's hard. You don't even have space or time to go through things. Sorry, buddy. All right, Higgins. Yeah, I like this Texas draft class. The last few years have been really fun to watch. Our product today, we got 3 blasters, not 2. I felt bad about yesterday, and I got home like at 10 last night local, which is like 1 in the morning. And I was like, I mentioned to my wife, should I do my break tonight? And she's like, I'd rather you not. We got to get kids to bed. I'm like, okay. Supposed to be home earlier, but just got home too late. So throwing this bad boy in, a little extra blaster sweater. If you'd like to destroy my sweater. And then we got a mosaic blaster and an absolute. Haven't gotten a kaboom since early when we got one out of the Kaboom Costco, or not Costco, but the Kaboom boxes that they had. Exactly. When he graduates, get it back. So is that like 6 months away then? 4 months probably. And then we got a Donruss Mega Box to go with it. 1 auto or men. We got a Shador auto the other day out of one of those. It was a bad boy. And then this is our monster here. 1 auto, 20 rated rookies. Obviously, downtown's what we're looking for. Downtown duos, uptown. 3. Is that 3? I think it's 8. Hopefully it's 8 numbered parallels. It's got to be more than 3, I think. And of course, we're looking for the case hits. But, oh, Marion. Okay, sweet. Hopefully there's something good out of there. As most of you know, with these type of breaks, it is very much hit and miss. It's going to be very hard for probably a third, if not half of your teams to get something to make it worth the value. So I apologize, but this product is so insane expensive. I don't know if any Texans have a downtown. I'll be honest. I just was going. I knew the ones for sure that did. I don't think any Texans have downtown. I'm sorry, brother. It's a very expensive product, and tried to balance it as much as I could. But there they are. Still, many of you, unfortunately, will probably be dissatisfied, which is why these are not my favorite types of breaks. So, but it's a high-end product. Everybody wants Optic. Retail is starting to hit breaks already around the area, but the hobbies definitely have the guaranteed hit, and of course, some numbers. Now, you may have seen, maybe you did, maybe you didn't, that they are throwing crap into some of these hobby boxes. Somebody got like a 2018 Bryce Love Optic auto out of one of their hobby boxes. If that happens for some reason, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll find something else to throw in extra if we get completely and utterly screwed. So, excuse me, just letting you know, I will do my very best to take care of you. All right, for our first prize, we always open a score treat pack to get the table all warmed up. First card out of here on the top, not the back, on the top will be our first card. It is a Colt, old school Edgerrin James, followed by George Kittle, and our rookie is Mason Taylor for the Jets and Struble. And I apologize if any of you are in Blinkies of Greg. He is live right now also, and I feel like JT is getting ready to go live too. So I apologize for anybody in both those. I was not planning on doing it at the same time as everybody, but that's how life goes kind of sometimes. Move my water out of the way. So I don't think Vanover is going to be with us tonight live, so we'll roll the dice for Vanover real quick. But I appreciate you guys being here, keeping me company, giving me crap as George usually does. We have a 6 times. 2 is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, that's a pretty good one, if you say so myself. Vanover picking up the Luke McCaffrey patch. Winning. out of Absolute. So congratulations. Going out to Vanover. Having the first card. All right, let's get to our first blaster box. Now, if we get a Kaboom or a Downtown or what's the other, Mosaic, Honeycomb, then we will do a, that gets a prize also. I didn't think so, Matty. That's why they're kind of cheaper in a lot of the breaks involving Optic. I don't think they have a Kaboom this year either, honestly. They weren't regarded as supposed to having a good offense this year, which they kind of didn't. And then Stroud, I think, had it Downtown in last year's or the year before. Maybe both. Okay, so no guarantees out of the Absolute here. This is a Walmart Absolute. I usually don't get as many of these. I usually get more of the Target, just in my area, so easier to find. Hope everybody had a good Saturday. I've been in the car today. Empty box. I had to go down to for a meeting down in Tri-Cities, take care of some stuff. So this is about 2.5 hours from here. So 2, 4, 6. So did that and then rode back. So I was with some friends. It was nice though. Boo, Texas, tighten up. I like it, Josh. George is actually a Commanders fan, but he kind of always cheers for the Texans too. I have to admit, I was kind of already a Titans fan a little bit, and then they picked up my boy Cam Ward. So hopefully we do not have another bad Absolute box. Otherwise, we'll have to throw something else in to make up for that. Because as many of you remember, we got hosed. Press release to protest. Was there a protest down there? It wouldn't surprise me. Protests everywhere right now. It's crazy upside down world for sure. Man, these look beat up also. I keep buying Absolute from the Best Buy over here. I might have to quit buying from them. Yeah, well, they got snow all the way down in Texas. My friends from South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, sent me a picture of snow all over in the yard. And so I sent them a picture of my kids playing outside on the trampoline today when it was 50 degrees and sunshine. Yeah, no protest for me. I stay away from both sides of that issue right now. It's yikes. There's no happy. There's no happy medium right now. It seems like so. Try and keep my opinions to myself, so not to make anybody mad. Well, that's a cool looking card. Okay. All right, Harold Fannin. Azariah Thomas. There we go. First Cam Ward coming out. Looks pretty crisp compared to the ones we've been getting last break. And Njoku, Mahomes, Kenneth Walker, Chase Brown, Jake Ferguson, Aronde Gadsden, and our first numbered card, Malachi Starks, 282 out of 285. Going out to the Ravens. And me. So our first Cam coming out. Our first numbered is me. I'm not going to take a prize, so we will go to the next numbered card for the next prize. All right, Caleb, Malik Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, Quentin Johnston, Jamar Chase, Montgomery, Benjamin Morrison. We have a green Lamar, and then a first dice drop, Kez Johnson and Trey Harris. Kez Johnson and Trey Harris, first dice drop between the Buccaneers and Steven and the Chargers and Aaron. Next, Breece Hall, Lad McConkey, George Pickens, Christian McCaffrey, Geno Smith. We got Kelvin Banks Jr. Okay, we got a nice green Omarion Hampton. I like that. And then bring them out. Talented trios from, I've seen this one before. Cam Ward, Mason Taylor, and Jadon Blue. So that'll be a three-team dice drop. Crazy. I haven't seen one of those. It's a nice Omarion coming out on the green parallel. At least they're not peeling off like the last box we had. That was crazy. Oh, it's weird. The sleeve like broke on me. All right. How was everybody's Saturday? Did George is still recovering from snow. How about Aaron or Josh? How you guys doing? How was your day? It's weird with no football. I guess basketball's going college a lot. Anybody watch any of the Pro Bowl festivities? Whatever. Calvin Ridley, Addison, Jaden Reed, Ryan Thomas, Sammy D, my boy, Trey Amos, and a Travis Hunter by storm for Tony. Excellent. Why are these all peeling on me? Must have got a bad bag. So weird. All right, Mike Evans. I think it's been maybe all 3 days. I don't know. Maybe not. Jalen Hurts. I haven't looked. I haven't even turned the TV on yet today. Justin Herbert, Dak, Chuba Chuba, Jacoby Myers, Jalen Milroe. First one for them Hawks. Get a green Kyle Hamilton and then a Kirk Cousins draft diamonds for the Commanders. Well, it says Redskins, but yeah, we know what that is. So our first Seahawk went out to Corey Markle. Did I see that Flacco got added to the Pro Bowl too because they were missing some more people? I'd have to say I think he might have deserved it a little more than Shador. I can't believe Cam Ward didn't get asked over Shador. Okay, sorry, people messaged me their guess for autos. Oh, did he get hurt that last game? It isn't fun anymore. I like back in the days they used to hit each other. Okay, so Greg wants Shador. He got one. He's wanting more. And then Giuseppe said Colston Loveland. Okay, that makes sense. I thought they just ignored him, and I was like, you got to be kidding. Cam Ward had a pretty dang good rookie season, especially towards the end. McCarthy, Matthew Stafford, Michael Penix, Tony Pollard, and Michael Pittman. Oh, yeah. Who did he rock? I cannot remember now. Okay, so we're going to have to do 2 separate dice drops just because this one has 3 and the other one has 2. So we'll start with the 3 first. So we're going to go just right in order. 1 and 2 is Titans. 3 and 4 is Jets. 5 and 6 is Cowboys. 3 going after the Jets. That's who it was, Norman. Okay. Congratulations, Struble. I actually haven't seen this card out of Absolute yet. It's kind of a cool one. I haven't seen one with Cam on it. All right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. It is a 3 again. What are the odds? I got a weighted dice. Sorry, guys. Going out to the Chargers. All right, so not a bad Absolute. I just feel bad the only numbered card went to me. But we pulled a Hunter, and we pulled a green Hampton, a Cam Ward, and a Jalen. So not bad. I've seen a lot worse boxes. So okay. Yeah, I sent Blinky the link, and he's like, I'm live too, dude. Oh, NBA trade. What we got going here? Sorry. Breaking news. Kings. DeAndre Hunter getting traded to the Kings for Dennis Schroeder and Keon Ellis going to the Bulls. Well, not huge names. Hunter's a good player. Mormon. Okay. Crazy. All right, so let's go to our next box. Let's do let's get our next prize. Let's get a patch right here. Our Holiday Blaster. I hadn't seen a Holiday Blaster almost this whole year. I think I've only ripped one other one. And And I saw them yesterday at Walmart. I'm like, sick. I like these things. Walmart was just full of 2023. Like they had 2023 Prism draft picks, and they had like 2022 select basketball. It was super weird. Like it had like all this back stock they just decided to throw out for sale yesterday at Walmart. I was like, what in the heck? Excuse me. I was too late for any Optic there, but saw this. I'm like, let's throw that in the break. That'll be fun makeup for my mistake. Getting home too late. 2, 4, 6. Bronx had a volleyball game last night in league. Only their second match they won, so they were all pretty stoked. They all wanted to go out afterwards. Went to Buffalo Wild Wings. They got a pretty sweet 2 for $25 deal. So ate like a king for $25. Can't beat that. So anybody else coming in late? Give me your guess for an auto if you get a chance. Okay, that looks like our patch card. Let's move that to the bottom. Now, Josh, aren't you like closer to New Orleans now? New Orleans, is that what it is? I was thinking you were in Louisiana, but I could be wrong. Okay. To our Donruss, our extra blaster. Here we go. Grossman, Jim Kelly, Jamar Chase, Jonathan Taylor, Ollie Gordon on a red. Nice one there for David Tutman. Ty Felton. Glidden, what's up? Oh, okay. So you're kind of on that, like that southern corner then of Louisiana. Nice Harold Fannin going out for the Brownies too. Welcome in, Glidden. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thanks for closing us out. Derwin James, Blake Corum, Kirk Cousins, Julian Love, Dontavian Wicks, CJ Stroud, Keenan Allen, and Tyreek Hill. Yeah, nice red Ollie Oxenfree coming out for David Tutman and the Dolphins. All right, J.J. McCarthy, T. Higgins, James Lofton, CeeDee Lamb. Oh, this kid's been a stud. If you watch any Seahawks playoff lately, he was hurt for a good chunk of the season, but he reminds me of a young Cam Chancellor, the way he hits people. It's been fun. No, the fire's been it's been more of a smolder, not even much of a spark yet. It's been pretty slow. First numbered card went to me, so it was really bad. We're looking for a little more fire coming. You can give me your guess for an auto before you go to sleep, okay, Chris? So Nick Imanowari, I think he's been really good. Dylan Sampson, Zay Flowers, Chris Jones, Joe Horn, Michael Penix, Blankenship on the champ is here. The Eagles, nice. Marvin Harrison, Zach Ertz, Gino, Cam Jordan, Russell Wilson, Chigoziem Okonkwo, Josh Downs, and Jacoby Myers. And Hot Hands is, he might give us to tell me, he went square dancing tonight. Yes, you heard that right. Once a month, there's like a local Grange up here in our area, about half hour away, that does square dancing on the last Saturday of the month. And so he went square dancing tonight, and he enjoys it. But I will give him credit because I think it's like almost a 2-to-1 girls to guys ratio. I think that might be part of the reason. We got to make sure Hot Hands keeps to himself. Gray Zabel, Jalen Milrow, nice for Corey. Howie Long, Ty Johnson, Christian Kirk, Carl Eller, Jaden Higgins is our optic preview. Nice one there on the orange and red. Or orange and green, excuse me. Exactly. I'm like, okay, I'm proud of him. Roma Dunze, Doug Williams, Jake Ferguson, and Kyler Murray. So nice Jaden Higgins coming out for our boy George. Jalen Milrow. Turn up the barn floor, exactly. He got his cowboy boots on, his flannel shirt. And Mama took pictures of him today. I'm like, he's a good looking kid. He's doing good. And they are, I mean, he knows some of the girls that are going. There's definitely some cuties for sure. The girl he likes isn't in town, so not her, but some of her friends. So he's doing good, doing damage, hopefully not too much. So Mike Williams, Drake May, Jalen Hurts, Drew Bledsoe, JT Tuamaloau, Nick Skowert, and his kids turned out to be really good too for the Panthers. Levante David, Daniil Hunter, Mark Brunell, Bucky Irving, Calvin Ridley, Wandale Robinson, Rashid Shaheed, Jeff Garcia, and DK Metcalf. It's a heartache on the dance floor. Okay. Emmett Smith. Exactly, yeah. Will Anderson, that guy's a stud. Saquon, Trent Green, Dylan Gabriel for the Brownies, Jackson Hawes, Golden Tate, Kyle Pitts, Quincy Williams, L'Jarius Sneed, Jan Stenerud for the Chiefs on a Legend Series, old school kicker, Van Ginkel, Victor Cruz, Zach Bond, and Steven Jackson. Sorry, Steven Jackson. Oh. Dylan Gabriel for the Brownies. Never meant to make a mama cry. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Nice looking Jan coming out. Jan Stenerud. I remember as a boy, one of the first cards I remember collecting back in like 81 or 82. There was a Jan Stenerud, and he was like 42 years old. Cards were still coming out for him, so that was pretty cool. Move that to the bottom. We'll get to the rest here. All right, McKinney, Fred Warner, Demarcus Robinson, JOK. Ooh, nice one for the Bengals there. That's a cool looking card. I like these ones. The throwback Donruss, Joe Burrow. Nice looking one. John Elway, Stafford, Daniel Carlson, Terry Bradshaw, and a Kid Reporter. Not yet. No yet. Not yet for Tet. Let's go with it. And I'm sure you all saw the big break dropping tomorrow. I tried really hard to keep the prices as low as possible. I was gonna make it really small, and I just kept adding more and more and more. And so I'm like, okay, this is not that small a break anymore. But it should be fun. We got lots of stuff coming. I kept ordering more stuff too. I'm like, well, I kind of want to get something for almost every year. So even if it's just a fat pack. So, all right, Brian Robinson, Greg Zierlein, Eric Armstead, Brian Thomas, Cal McCord, and Dylan Gabriel on the 2-color sweater for the Brownies. Nice. Our next prize going out to Greg Reese with the Dylan Gabriel patch. No. Let's see if it fits in a hundy. It might be too thick. I think it's too thick. Yeah, that's too thick. Tet did look good. I'm pushing. I want Shuck to win Rookie of the Year. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be Tet. Tet or Dart. It's a nice one there. So I got to roll the dice for Mr. Reese. And the big break, at least I am doing a no skunks. You can at least get a numbered card if you don't get a pack. So 6 times 3 is 18. 18 for Greg Reese. 16, 17, and 18. All right, a blue parallel, rated rookie Brian Thomas Jr. Going out to Mr. Reese. Yeah. All right, a little mosaic time. That wasn't a bad blaster. We got a Milrow and the Gabriel and then a few others. Still not great. Nice Jaden Higgins too. So let's hope this guy in the next one brings some heat. I'd like to have a couple people with some nice cards before we get to the Optic. And for my basketball and baseball fans, I should do a break of each this week if it all works out for those that want to, before we get to the big football one on Saturday. Whoa. 2, 4, 6. And for my Star Wars fans, I got Star Wars boxes and we're going to do our first Marvel break. I've been picking up blasters of Marvel Chrome, and I picked up a hobby box of Marvel, it's not Marvel Disney Plus. Series 1. So we're going to have some fun with that too. It'll be a good fun rip. The Marvel stuff's different because a lot of it goes by the actor's name, so that'll be different checklist in the Star Wars. But the checklist is insane with some of the autos you can pull. Like huge names. So it'll be pretty sweet. Optimistic, hopefully. Okay. Marvin Harrison, Bryce Young. We got a silver Lamar. Terrell Owens, Aeneas Williams, Keon Coleman. Poor guy. Quinion Mitchell. Rookie Walter Nolan for the Cardinals and Greg. We got a green Herbie coming out. Jackson Smith, Antonio Gates Hall of Fame, and Alvin Kamara. So Walter Nolan, Lamar. How are you guys feeling about your new head coaches? Any of you that did it? Like, because I know Chris has got a new head coach. Isn't that's what I was saying? Poor guy. Like, talk about getting thrown under the bus. He's like, what did I do? That was yeah. I always thought the Bills were like a really well-ran organization. Apparently, I was wrong. And then they do all that, and then they hire Joe Brady, the offensive coordinator. Like really, it was so crazy. Yeah, dude, if you guys do get Mike McDaniel as offensive coordinator, I think that Chargers team is going to be very dangerous. I think your coach is good, Josh. I think he's going to make the defense better. I like Cam Ward and where he's working towards. I think you guys get a good receiver in the draft. That'd be huge. So, Dolphins, I'm not sure about Canales. Isn't that who you got? I think you got Canales, right? Led McConkey, George Kittle on a touchdown Masters, Julius Peppers, Van Ginkel on a England game, excuse me. Joe Horn, Dante Culpepper, Chris Boswell, Gadsden, and a green Chase Brown. I think Salah is a decent coach. He did decent with the Jets until everything fell off the wheels. So I could see it, man. I honestly think, and I'm not trying to be mean, I feel like the Dolphins might be in some of the worst shape of any team just because they have some talent, but like their direction they're going, like who's quarterback, all that stuff. All right, elevate Amon-Ra. Nice Judkins for the Brownies. Hawkinson, Bucky Irving, Carter for the Giants. First Giant we've pulled, and then a Humpfield. Kanata Humpfield. Sounds like a name from Austin Powers. Hello there, I am Kanata Humpfield. Sorry, and Judkins for the Brownies. Brownies have been very, I wouldn't say hot. Well, I guess the Shador makes them hot, but they've had a lot of nice stuff. They've been getting a lot of good cards lately. You try to steal Walker and Woolen from us. Oh, thanks a lot, buddy. You might, but Walker, Woolen especially. I don't know. We have money for both of them, so it'll be tricky. We'll see. We're better than a lot of teams that are in the championship to have that much cap. Same with the Patriots, so much cap space. All right, bang on a Brian Burns, Bill Cowher, Tua Tagovailoa, Steve Spurrier, and Jordan Watkins. I think the teams that had the most difficult offseason so far, I'd have to say the Steelers. I feel like it's a downgrade to go from Mike to Mike. Trey Hendrickson, Travis Hunter on a pink Elevate. There we go, Tony Tidor. Kid Reporter, Drake May on a New England game, and Zach Ertz. That's a beautiful pink Elevate. I think for the Steelers, had a bad offseason so far, and I think the Bills have had a bad offseason. And then the Browns. Oh, poor Browns fans. Goofy. So they were talking in the offseason, like who has the best, what team has the best like future going forward. And a lot of them kept saying the Titans, Josh, just because of the cap space and a quarterback that you believe in. So okay. Mosaic, some good vet hits, but nothing. I mean, I guess Travis Hunter is a really sweet card. That's probably worth the value of the box. But other than that, a little thin pickings. Let's hopefully Donruss hooks us up. These megas have been awesome lately. Like so many so many colored cards. I forgot Dable went there. That's awesome. I thought Dable might go to the Bills. I was kind of surprised they went with Brady. I'm kind of sad that we're losing Kubiak and then trying to figure out who's going to take his place. He's a great offensive coordinator. Everything points to him going to the Raiders, it seems like. Cardinals still don't have a coach. I can't believe the Cardinals wouldn't just go sign Sean McDermott right away. Okay. 246. Here we go. Let's go with whatever's in here as a prize, too. Let's keep it going here. Thanks, you guys, again, for keeping me company. I always love talking sports. Got to do a card show last week. That was half my fun, just talking sports with people the whole day. Giving Broncos fans crap after they lost. That was always super fun. So. It was the. We got a patch. Yeah, we got a patch. Okay, we got a patch. We'll put that down here. It was the best show I've ever done. Like as far as like profitable. See, that's the problem, Josh. Yeah, it is a tough one because of the other three teams. Although you could argue that the Rams are getting older with Stafford. Defense is good, but the Rams, if Stafford unless they draft well, they could be a setback at quarterback. And the Niners' defense is definitely getting a little older, too. But, yeah, I just can't believe they wouldn't get McDermott because McDermott's a good defensive coach. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want it. All right. BTJ. But it was a great show, Aaron. Yeah, it was really fun. Thank you for all the kind comments everybody put in there, too. But it was – Bronx did really good. He's saving up for the Arkham Asylum Lego set. And he's he made almost $300 that day with sales and Pokemon, and he unfortunately owed me $70. So he's almost there. He's still got to go a little bit. That's it, Josh. It's super well ran, good GMs, good coaches, good owners. So Ryan Thomas, Russell Wilson, Will Anderson on a green, nice card there. Mullings for the Titans. Kenneth Grant on a throwback, and then CeeDee Lamb on a throwback, real throwback Donruss. Nice one there for the Cowboys. Golden Tate, Fred Warner, Braylon Allen, Baker Mayfield, Greg Zuerlein, Eric Armstead, Pat Bryant rookie, and then we have a nice green Woody Marks. There we go. Getting some good stuff coming out for you, George. Green Woody Marks. You got the nice multicolor Higgins too. So Yeah, I mean, and that's what it's. I think. Well, I'm biased as a Seahawks fan, but I think John Schneider is obviously one of the best GMs, and that helps us out a lot too. Besides having pretty good coaching and some good players, a GM is huge, and an owner willing to spend money, which now we have to worry about the sale. So we'll see what comes from that. As I'm sure you guys all saw this morning, they announced rumors are that the Patriots put that out to try and disrupt the Seahawks to have everybody asking about it. Kenneth Grant, 13th overall. Don't hear much about him. Okay, we got Mason Taylor on a nice throwback there for the Jets. More Jets love. David Montgomery, Michael Mayer, and then a pink Emanwari for the Seahawks and Corey Markle. Nice card, buddy. I like that one. I haven't got one of those yet myself. So like I said, if you haven't had a chance to buy one yet, a team over in Corey's Fat Uncle Break, it's kind of cool getting ones that rep all the cities that you like. You know, I don't know how many cities were left, but it's a pretty cool idea. I've always wanted to do that with, but I haven't had, I guess, enough product. Yeah, Bugs Bunny. I wish it was Bugs Bunny. That'd be sick. He just does the opera from the cartoon. Kill the Wabbit. Kyler Murray. Joe Ferguson, Drew Bledsoe, Brian Robinson Jr., Ollie Gordon for the Dolphins. Nice. Savion on a green for the Packers. Alan Stein. Egbuka coming out for the Bucks. First one there for Stephen Barkley. Love that. The Elite Series. And then Judy and Woodson. Nice Egbuka. First time we said Buccaneers today. First Ollie Gordon and Savion. I do not know anything by music by Bad Bunny. I saw him when he was on Saturday Night Live, and he was entertaining. Have some funny skits, but I don't really listen to any of his music. I don't listen to a lot of new hip hop. So, the Puerto Rican performer. Now, there's rumors that he might get Cardi B to join him, and I'm like, well, that might be worth watching. You know, I like it like that. All right, Dylan Sampson on the beautiful purple optic preview going out to the Brownies. Graham Gano, Rashid Shaheed, Kid Reporter, and Mike Williams. Let's do a little more. Keenan Allen on a green. I can't even speak. RJ Harvey for the Broncos. He looked good last week. Colston on a red hot. There we go. Benford, Polk. And our pink is Mason Taylor for the Jets. More Jets love. You know, I like it like that. And then did I hear Green Day is going to do part of the halftime show too? I thought it was just Bad Bunny, but then I heard Green Day might be part of it because they wanted to add somebody local because they're from Frisco. I always was hoping it'd be Metallica just because they're a San Francisco-based band. I thought that'd be sick. Or like Journey. Journey's from Frisco. But they always want to go with who's popular, so. All right, nice production line. Jaden Daniels, Terry McLaurin going out to Pete. I always like these cards. They're cool looking. Nick Benito. Nick Chubb. Saquon Barkley. No kidding, right? Trent Green. Kenneth Grant. He's back for more. There we go. Nice green at Buka, too, coming out for the Bucks and Steven. And then we have a Dominators on a Josh Jacobs. Jingleheimer Smith. Speaking of Scorpions, I think Bronx and I are going to go watch a Scorpions tribute band next week. They have like super good reviews, so I think we might go catch them next week. Saw the real Scorpions a couple years ago, and pretty sure this is going to be better, but not trying to be mean. They're just, one of the guys is almost 80 years old, so I can't imagine trying to perform. He was like shuffling across the stage doing the best he could, but I'm like, that's just hard. Xavier McKinney, Joe Horn. We got a nice pink Savion for the Packers and Allen, Goff, and Anzalone. So it's been a good mega overall. Like some nice color. We got Browns color. We got green. We got a couple of really nice Bucks cards for Steven. Let's see what we can pull out this last little bit. Drake May, Jalen Hurts. We got Galati for the Chiefs. And then right behind him, more golly, we got a Jalen Royals on a Phenom. Nice one there. And then a Milton Williams Champus here for the Eagles. Dwayne Bowe as a Brown. Wait, what? Pink Tesla. And then a Xavier Watts on the purple. Trevor Lawrence and Malik Neighbors. So nice Xavier Watts coming out for the Falcons and Glidden. Good looking card. Tesla for the Lions and Carl. And then Stanton getting something. No matter what, you're getting a patch out of this, buddy. I'm really hoping for more Titans to come out. I'm sorry, man. It's been a rough Titans break so far. One card. The Bengals are doing better than the Titans. That's how bad it is. I didn't remember his and Brown either. Nice one here for Glidden. This kid actually, I think he played good. So did the other guy they drafted. They drafted really well in defense this year. Okay. All right, let's roll the dice for the extra patch. 3 times 4 is 12. Stanton getting a DJ Moore rookie card out of Prism. Not too shabby. He's been playing good the last bit. A nice patch card there. Jalen Royals. I don't think he saw the field much last year, but he probably will a lot more this upcoming year. So, all right, it's time for our hobby. But as per usual, the one extra was because I messed up. Now let's do the other extra. A mosaic hanger box. Here's the real extra. The other one was just I screwed up. So this one's on me, so I'm throwing this in. You guys being awesome and supportive and patient with me. We have the Blue Scope Parallels. We opened one of these before. I haven't been finding them very often, but I saw the at Walmart yesterday. Oh, of course. Thanks, you guys. Hopefully it helps out a few people. Browns are already doing okay. Maybe not great, but not bad. The Jags are doing pretty solid with that beautiful pink. Chiefs got a little love now. Chargers have a couple nice cards. Seahawks have a couple nice cards. Giants are hurting, and Titans are probably hurting the most. So hopefully there's something good that comes out here to get things started before we get to the hobby. All right, Big Cat, Leonard Williams, Justin Jefferson, Steve Spurrier. Wait, what? Membu for the Jets, Tez Johnson for the Bucks, and Jalen Noel for the Texans. For George. George had a couple nice cards too on them Texans. Tez for the Bucks. And Membu. Actually, the Jets are doing pretty solid. A couple really nice Mason Taylor cards. It's crazy. The Jets, wait, what? Okay. All right, for the Bills and Dan Goldman, finally get to say your name. We got a beautiful blue Willis McGahee on the blue scope, Joe Theismann on a blue scope, Theo Johnson on a blue scope, and a Matthew Golden blue scope for the Allen Stein and the Packers. Nice card there. That's the best one so far out of there. This box, anyway. Golden didn't look great all season. Then he looked awesome in the playoffs. Isn't that kind of funny how that works? Finally gets a chance. Dan finally picking up a bill. Willis McGahee. Golden. It's not the bill I'm looking for. Theo Johnson for the Giants. It's not the Giant you're looking for, that's for sure. Joe Theismann. Leg intact. I always thought he was like a Hall of Famer, and then his statistics weren't quite as good as I thought they were. Oh, known to go any further. Look at this gorgeous notoriety, true mosaic silver, Omarion Hampton going out to the Chargers. There we go, Aaron. Gorgeous card. Gotta love that. So Chargers doing okay now. Helps out a bit. And then right behind it, don't need to go any further. Not a parallel, but a nice elevate base. Travis Hunter helping out the Jags and Tony Tidor. Not much for the Broncos so far today, so at least the Jags are getting a couple goodies. Okay, now let's finish up here. C.J. Stroud on a touchdown Masters. Jamar Chase on an epic performers. Rookie Jaden Higgins. Jonathan Taylor, Tyler Nubin, Germany, Brian Thomas, Bijan, and Kendre Miller. So another Texan card. It's a nice looking card, brother. It looks good. You probably already have one, but if not, it's gorgeous. I still like Mosaic a lot, so that helped out a little bit. Helped out the Jags a little, the Packers for sure, and definitely some love, a little more love for the Chargers. So helped out a little bit, just not everybody, unfortunately. Okay, here we go. We will do a prize for the first numbered card, the auto, and the last card. I don't think anybody will want the box. If somebody thinks they want the box, please message and let me know. I'll do my best not to destroy it. I know some people collect boxes. So maybe like Hosby is a Ravens fan or a Raiders fan. Maybe I don't think we have very many Raiders fans in the group anymore. Okay. We have, what, 20 packs? So here's where we're going to do the 20 packs. We're going to do this side first. And a stack, and the bottom pack underneath there is our last pack. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's the last pack for our last prize there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we're going to kind of go pack by pack till we get to our first number, and then we'll open all of them. All right, starting us off, Dylan Sampson. Best Tutties on the Kittle and Brock Purdy. Nice one there for Larissa. We like the look of Optic. Then John Elway and Njoku. Larissa getting a little Best Tutties. And Dylan Sampson for the Browns. Anything cool? Yeah, you got a bunch of Browns so far. You got a nice Dylan Sampson purple, and a Dylan Gabriel patch. So nothing huge yet, but some nice Browns cards coming out. And then our other patches was a Chief. Just getting started with this stuff. All right, Bengals, Demetrius Knight. Tyja Spears, first numbered. 221 of 299. And then Christian Kirk, Josh Downs. All right, Josh, give me 2 numbers for your next prize, my friend. Yeah, nothing too crazy yet, Greg. We threw a couple extras in and it helped out a little bit. 1 and 28. We're going to make me work. I like it. I like it like that. 1 and 28. Okay, there's 1. Off the back. 36. 35, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 8. Okay. All right, Josh, you have either a die cut Drew Brees out of select, club level, silver prism, or a Brian Thomas Jr. patch card out of score. I don't want to show my face. Those are your choices: a Drew Brees die cut or the Brian Thomas the patch card. Okay. You are welcome, my friend. Congratulations on the number card. Fortunately, not probably the person you were hoping for, but we get what we get, I suppose, sometimes. Okay. All right, so we got our first numbered, so now I'm going to open up the rest of this stack. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow without football. Okay. For the Jags, we got a Tootin. DJ Giddens for the Colts, numbered to 349, going out to Vanover. Pacheco, Chase, Arroyo, and a silver play action going out to the Niners and Larissa. I've seen one of those before. Talk about a disappointment. They signed into that big contract and he gets hurt. That's got to be rough. Tootin'. Someday I'll be old enough to not enjoy farts, but I highly doubt it. I can pretend because the word tootin' still makes me giggle every time. Arroyo, another good rookie. Seahawks drafted well this year. I said a lot of teams. The Browns drafted really well, I think, too. Play action. Play on. Doesn't want to come with me. Okay, here we go. All right, Bradshaw, Devin Hester, Makuba. Boom, there's the auto, and once again, it sucks ass. Well, it's low numbered, but it's from last year, which is just freaking ridiculous. I mean, it's super low numbered, which is cool. I'm happy for you because I know you're a fan of the Patriots, Latimer, but it's Bolshevik that it's a friggin' player from last year instead of this year. They're just throwing their bullshit that they didn't get rid of last year into this year's product, which is just a bunch of crap. So, congratulations, Latimer. Isn't that just BS that they throw that crap in an optic hobby? Like, I don't know. I try and defend Panini because I think Topps is going to screw us all over with the pricing they have. But that type of BS is just ridiculous. And like I said, that's not bad. I saw a friggin' Bryce Love from 2018 Optic rookie ticket. 2018 Bryce Love, the guy that got arrested for rape and never played in the NFL. Probably a $2 card. Yeah. For a nearly $1,000 box, and they give us that freaking auto. We better get some good numbers to make up for that. All right, Joe Mixon, Kurt Warner, Ty Felton, Taj Brooks, number to 299, and Tyja Spears. And even our numbers haven't been great so far. We have one rookie numbered, and it's a third string running back. Okay, I gotta figure out what to put in here to make up for that, or try to make up for it. Pisses me off so much. I don't have anything with guaranteed autos, obviously, but I got something with some numbers. We'll throw a numbered box in. So exactly a rookie this year. As much as that sucks, you'd rather have a rookie offensive lineman from this year. At least you know who it is. Charbonnet, Jimmy Horn, Egbuka, that's a nice card. Hidden potential. DJ Moore and Mike Evans. Jimmy Horn. Exactly. Those assholes from Backyard Breaks probably get all the loaded hot boxes. And save people that are willing to scam their customers out of stuff just like Panini. Ugh. All right, Trey Harris. A rookie card, nice. Kyron Williams, Jamison Williams, Joe Burrow. Charger rookie coming out for you. All right, Keandre Lambert-Smith for the Chargers. Not familiar with him. And then, oh, well, I guess we get a bonus auto. Kyle Williams, then Trevor Lawrence and Ramondre Stevenson. Well, that's a nice card. 13 of 35 going out to the Patriots. Well, that's a little surprise. My bad. Sorry, Panini. Here I'm talking BS about you, and then you guys go and give us a bonus auto. Well, now the Jalen Polk for a bonus auto is not so bad. It's still sad that they both went to the same team, though. But this is a nice low number, though. That's a nice card. And this is my boy from Washington State. Big fan of this kid. Had some good catches this year as a rookie. Hoping he gets a chance to shine a little more next year. So now, real congratulations. No kidding, right? Now I feel like an idiot. It's still true they shouldn't be throwing that crap in, but if it's a bonus auto, it's not near as bad. The people watching tomorrow will be like, oh, now the only complaint is it's two guys from the same team. Delete the video once we're done. Well, I still stand by the fact that Panini does a lot of dumb, weird stuff. All right, nice Riley Leonard. He looked good the last game. Ozzie Newsome, numbered 349 for the Brownies. Keenan Allen and Xavier Leggett. I like Leggett. I hope he gets it turned around. Brown's getting a little more love. Well, congratulations to Patriots and Ryan Latimer. That's a pretty sick card. I love that Kyle Williams. That's one I've been chasing. Everybody else is chasing Travion. I'm chasing Kyle because he's a Coug. So, yeah, maybe we got a hot box. We got a couple more autos. They're just clearing out their inventory. Maybe we'll get a nice, what's the dude from Syracuse that was the Ryan Nassib? We'll get a Nassib auto or whatever his name was. They're just all the random autos of guys that didn't do much. Or McCord, yeah. I was thinking the old Syracuse quarterbacks. I think it was Ryan Nassib, whatever, went to the Giants. So we're opening everything but the last pack. Well, now we aren't opening an extra box because we did get our auto like normal. So I apologize for saying something and then going back on it. But we did get the auto. So, and it's a solid one. It's low numbered, number to 35. That's a pretty good auto. That's probably, I don't know if it's $50. I think it's a decent card though. Especially there's a lot of potential there. All right, one pack left. I got to roll the dice for the Patriots too before I forget. I'll do that before we do our last pack. Okay. For the Seahawks, Robbie Outs, tight end. Buccaneers getting more love, numbered to 249. Bucks are starting to have themselves a heck of a break. Bryce Young, Marquise Brown, and Matthew Golden for the Packers. And Alan Stein. Alan Stein's Packers starting to have a decent break too. do feel bad that it's so far pretty one-sided. Obviously, Patriots are doing great. Browns are doing solid. Packers are doing okay. Buccaneers are doing pretty dang good now. All right. Tony Pollard, Jacoby Myers, Jordan Addison, Williams for the Lions, and a Quincy Williams for the Jets. On the muscles, he's flexing. Number to 199. Going after the Jets. Jets are having a pretty sticky good break, actually, for Scott Struble. For the cheapest team, he's gotten like 5 different top loaded cards. So, all right, Worthy, Calvin, and Aurora Borealis for the Patriots. Had a pretty big kick last week when they needed it, but he missed a few too because that weather was rough. Next one out, really nice card here. Will Howard, numbered to 60. Yep, 60. Sweet card there for the Steelers and Giuseppe Deschi. Nice looking Will Howard. Nice card there for the Steelers. All right, let's get a bigger stack here. All right, Justin Jefferson, Dante Culpepper, another Egbuka, Eric Dickerson on a silver prism, not numbered, going out to the Colts. Colts and Vanover getting a couple of nice cards here towards the end. Jalen Warren, Carl Eller, Graham for the Browns, and a Ozzie Newsome again. So 2 different numbered Ozzie Newsomes. This one's to 50. So Greg Reese getting all kinds of Browns cards. More Egbuka. And Eric Dickerson, a silver. Stack of top loaders. Okay. Malik Neighbors, Jim Kelly, Will Johnson for the Cardinals. Best tutties, Herbert and McConkey, numbered to 149. Chargers having a very solid break. Golden Tate, Mike Williams, Woody Marks, and another Charger, this time to 249 on the Najee. So Chargers definitely having a decent break. Congratulations going out to them. Nice Woody Marks here for you, buddy. So Aaron is doing good. Doing good in the neighborhood. Like I said, these breaks are definitely, I'd say feast or famine, but they kind of are. They're like number and auto reliant. The price of the product is so expensive. So you don't get very many insert numbered cards. That's cool. I always like that. That looks cool with the black. The black border looks so good. Number to 140. Like I said, I love the tutties anyway, but that looks really cool with the black. Let's put it like that. Okay. DeAndre Hopkins. Rashad Bateman. Cowboys, Ezeruaku. And then we got a silver Warren Moon going out to the Titans. Not numbered, but nice silver. ETN and green. Not much, but a tiny itty bit for the Titans there. And then silver Warren Moon. Okay. Last pack. Let me actually roll the dice first for the auto. So going out to Latimer. 5 times 4 is 20. All right. A nice Roma Dunze out of the throwback Donruss from 2024. So, rookie card. They have so far taken a beat down. We had one pack left. So, it could be a Prism Jackson Dart and save the day. So far, it's not looking good. Titans took quite the beat down, too, except for a numbered backup. It's been rough for them, too. For the other expensive teams, Jags did okay. At least got something. Colts have gotten a few things. Patriots, obviously. Saints got even worse. Saints have nothing so far. Okay. Last card on this will be a prize. There's Saints. Okay, a little Tyler Shuck coming out. Cam Scatterby on a silver going out to the Giants. So both those teams getting a little love here at the end. Chase Brown and an Ozzie Newsome for Greg Reese. I don't think Greg is here live with us, so I'll roll the dice for Greg. And don't you guys go anywhere, please, because we're not going to do a recap yet. Okay, so give me two numbers, please, Greg. Okay, one is a Jonathan Taylor out of Certified 2020. I can't remember what these were called, but I always like the looks of them. Or a goat-bound Darrell Revis from 2025 Donruss Elite. Letter R. Those are your choices. Graffiti. Thank you. I could not think of what they were called. So which one would you like there, my friend? I was thinking you're going to go Taylor. That's a pretty sweet card. When I saw that in the buck box at my local hobby shop, I'm like, oh, man, that's awesome to throw in the prize because that's worth more than $1. Okay. I said it, so I'm going to stick with it. Even though we did get our auto, I'm going to go ahead and stick with it. I said I'd open another box. Let's do it. In theory, this will get between 1 and 3 numbered cards. If you don't get a number, two of them may not be numbered. They could just be the winner parallels. So a couple more rookies, maybe help out some of these teams that are hurting. Empty box. 2, 4, 6. And good job calling those two in existence there, George. Nice silver Scatterby came out at the end there. That helps out a little bit for sure. We got safety tag jumping out at us. Our last pack. All right, Jalen Walker for the Falcons rookie card. Will Disley, Trey McBride, Janian McCarthy, Jalen Lane, and a Joe Horn on the Chiefs. All I think of is Saints. So the Chiefs getting a little more love there on the winner parallel and the Joe Horn. Did not know he ever played for the Chiefs. Jalen Lane. This year they really went out there with all the different teams people played on. Like, I think he was just having fun with it, I feel like. There's many obscure. Jalen Walker, very good player also, Glidden. Jalen Lane. And Joe Horn for the Chiefs on the winner parallel. Put that with the patch card. Josh Jacobs, Willis McGahee, Arian Smith, rookie card. Then we got a Kyle McCord for the Eagles. Number 2, 4, 399. Nice one there. Congratulations, Greg. Chris Olave, Eric Armstead, and a rookie Riley Leonard for the Colts. So a little love for the Eagles and Greg. Riley Leonard for the Colts. numbered. Got R.J. Harvey on a silver contours. Gorgeous card going out to the Broncos and Tony. J.C. Horn, Dak Prescott, and a Shamar Stewart. Rookie card for the Bengals. And Josh Robbins. So the Broncos getting a little something something. Another rookie for Josh. Let's finish it up. We got Tyrone Tracy on the winter parallel going out to the Giants. Ran well when Scout was hurt. Drake London, Joe Theismann, Terrence Ferguson for the Rams, and then German James, Roquan Smith, and Chris Chambers. So nothing too crazy out of there. One numbered card, a couple nice parallels, and a nice R.J. Harvey. Helped out a couple teams, but not much. So I wish it was better, guys. I will do a recap. You do not have to stick around if you don't want to. I was a little disappointed. I thought we'd get some hopefully better numbered cards. But unfortunately, the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose. Appreciate you, George. Sorry, man. Oh, you did okay with the Titans, or Texans, excuse me. Next break, guaranteed hits. Next football, anyway. Everybody's getting something. But thanks you guys for supporting this. If you want into tomorrow, make sure you set an alarm. Yeah, Bucks did pretty good. Okay, recap time. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Okay, my bad. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Okay, guys. For those sticking around, for anybody that wants to check later, like I said, I love these breaks and hate these breaks. Optic is a wicked woman, and it's hard to know who she's going to treat good and who not. Tonight, she did not treat everybody very good, but the rest of the break helped out a few, but still not enough, unfortunately, for most. Tyler Shuck only came out once on a base card. Bears only one. Colston Loveland on a red hot rookies for the Bears. And Joe, sorry, buddy. Bengals and Josh, you got a nice Joe Burrow throwback. You got a couple other rookies too, but nothing huge there. Rams and Jim, you got a Mumfield on a green. Watts for Chris Glidden going out on the nice purple rookie, not numbered. Beautiful card though. Tutman on the Gordon red. Kyle McCord going out to the Eagles, number 2/399 for Greg. For the Colts in Vanover, we got a Riley Leonard base, another Riley Leonard, and then we got a DJ Giddens, number 2, 349. Focus. My bad. Lions, a nice Tesla pink. Jets, Mason Taylor, throwback Mason Taylor pink, and then a Quincy Williams, number 2, 199. Texans, Woody Marks base, Jaden Higgins on the multicolor, and then a Woody Higgins Marks green. RJ Harvey on like a silver almost, contours and a base for Tony. Oh, we had another Bengals card. There it is. Taj Brooks, number 2, 299. Also for the Bengals, going out to Josh Robbins. Matthew Golden on a base card. Saving Williams on a green. Saving Williams on a pink. And then Matthew Golden, blue scope, going out to the Packers and Alan Stein. The Chiefs, Joe Horn on the winner parallel. And then Jalen Royals patch card phenom going out to Stanton. Egbuka on Elite Series. Egbuka on a hidden potential. Egbuka base optic. Bucky Irving, numbered to 249, and a Egbuka green going out to the Buccaneers and Stephen Barkley. Going out to Josh Robbins on the Titans, Warren Moon on a silver, Tyja Spears on an orange, numbered to 299, and a rookie wave, Cam Ward. Arroyo on a base card, Jalen Milroe on a base, Jalen Milroe absolute, and then a pink Emanwari for the Seahawks. And then a Will Howard, number 260, going out to the Steelers and Giuseppe. For me, Lamar on a silver, and then Malachi Starks, 299. Tyrone Chasey on a winter parallel. Cam Scatterby on a silver and an Abdul Carter base. Rough one for the Giants. Sorry, Blink. For the Jags, not bad at all for Tony. We got a Tootin on a base. Elevate Hunter. Travis Hunter on a buy storm, and a pink parallel mosaic. Travis Hunter, nice card there. Chargers did pretty dang good, too. A green O'Marion Hampton won the dice drop on the suiting up. Justin Herbert on a green. Hampton on a true mosaic silver. Najee Harris, number to 249. And a Best Tutties, number to 149. Nice looking card. Went out to the Chargers and Aaron. Brownies and Greg, we got Dylan Gabriel base, Samson on a purple. Quinshon Junkins on a base. Ozzie Newsome, number to 50. Ozzie Newsome, number to 349, and a Dylan Gabriel patch. But our winner today is the Patriots. Jalen Polk, number 2, 10 auto, and a Kyle Williams, number to 35 auto. So very good break for the Patriots and Ryan Latimer. All right, thanks you guys very much. I appreciate you. Hope everybody has a good day and a good night. Good Sunday. Look, I appreciate all the support. I can't believe it's been over 5 years now. Thank you for supporting the break tomorrow. If you can, like I said, it's a little spendier, so if you need a couple weeks, let me know. And guaranteeing at least a number more for every person that's in. So should be a fun one. Yeah, that's what we got. Thank you all. Hope you have a great day. Appreciate you. We'll see you soon.